Britain's King Charles III has backed the arrest of his brother and former UK Prince Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, noting that the law must take its course. Andrew was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. In a statement shared by Buckingham Palace, the monarch said, quote, "What now follows is the full, fair and proper process by which this issue is investigated in the appropriate manner and by the appropriate authorities. In this, as I have said before, they have our full and wholehearted support and cooperation," end quote. Alexander von Rugen is a global policy analyst. He joins me now for his perspective on Andrew's arrest. Thank you for being here. How does Prince Andrew's arrest reflect on the British royal family's handling of allegations of misconduct and abuse, particularly in light of the Epstein scandal?
Well, I think you have to take a look at what the status is of the British family right now. Their popularity is at an all-time low. They've had multiple scandals, from the death of Princess Di, King Charles' marriage to his longtime mistress, Prince Harry basically abdicating to move to America. This is kind of like the final nail in the coffin. To have that semblance of integrity and retain the royal image, which in the past was the highest level of diplomatic immunity. No one could challenge the king or members of the royal family. I think the handling right now is going to be very careful for King Charles in the eyes of the United Kingdom and its people. And everything's got to be done by the book with full cooperation and to show that integrity, that the royal house abides by the laws of the land. So that's the stance that they're taking at this point. I mean, it's been 400 years since a monarch's been arrested in England. Back, I think it was King Charles I back in 1647. So it's precedented, but kind of unprecedented.
Investigators have reportedly reviewed new evidence in the case. Can you speculate a bit on what kind of evidence might have led to Prince Andrew's arrest, and how does this impact his defense strategy?
Well, it's got nothing to do with the sexual scandals at Epstein's lairs in the islands. This has got to do with classified documents when Prince Andrew was a special business envoy for the British government, traveling to Singapore, China, Vietnam, and getting case reports from his assistants and emailing them to Jeffrey Epstein within minutes of receiving them. More importantly, in 2010, I think it was December, he had access to a report on Helmand province in Afghanistan. This was a confidential file for the redevelopment and investment of the UK for special industrial projects in the rebuilding of Afghanistan, as well as access to information on critical sites for mining of gold, uranium, and oil. Those were shared with Epstein within 5 minutes of receiving them, according to the timestamp on the emails. That is a violation of the Secrets Act in England, and that is the nature of these charges. Now, in addition, there's additional in the data dump from the U.S. Department of Justice. There's additional pictures and photos of Andrew with redacted faces of young women. That could lead to other criminal charges in a sexual conduct manner. But as far as England is concerned, these are relative to national security in England and of the nation.
All right, Andrew. Alexander, thank you very much for speaking with us.
My pleasure, as always.